Rock Marques com a Dust 2 Brasil aqui para falar com o Frozen. A Faze tá nos playoffs da IEM Katowice. So Frozen, we have to start from the playoffs. Kind of not that easy, but you guys get a good road for the playoffs. How do you feel right now? How confident is this team playing the Spodek Arena?
I mean, for me, it's gonna be my first time in the Spodek. So for me, I just want to enjoy it. First opponent, we're gonna have G2 against us. I expect a great match. I think both teams are shining in the crowd environment. So yeah, I mean, every game from now on is gonna be hard. There's no easy matches. If you wanna go far, if you wanna win the tournament, just gotta beat everyone. So yeah, just be in the moment once the quarters or whatever match comes, and yeah, just probably do better than we did in the group stage.
I mean, in the group stage, you guys had lost one map to Eternal Fire, one map to Gamer Legion, two maps to Spirit. Is that somehow concerns you in a way? Like you get it to the playoffs, it was not the cleanest host ever, but you get the wins. That's what's important.
I mean, if you look at the result, yeah, it can look a little shaky. But I think, of course, Eternal Fire, this is probably one of the only tournaments that they have. I think they have RMR as well after this, but they come with the fire. They really want to show that they belong here. So, well, I mean, it was a hard match. I think we also made it hard for ourselves. We lost, I don't even know how many force buys in that game, which doesn't help in AMR 12. So I'm just happy we really closed it out that day. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like a humble slap, that we need to stay humble and keep working hard.
And speaking about being integrated, how integrated are you in this phase system right now? Because you've been playing with the guys for almost 3 months, I think, with practice and stuff like that. But how do you feel once again playing under Kerrigan and playing with very, very experienced players?
Feels different. Adds a lot of confidence in the games, right? At any moment, I feel like I can do whatever I want because there's people who can anytime bring the round back even if I die. So yeah, I mean it just adds extra layer to my confidence, and then on top of it, it adds extra layers to my game because I can just do more in the moment. I can do whatever I feel like. As well, I feel like I have a lot of freedom. Finn trusts me. I trust him. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to say big say in what we're doing, but I I'm controlling what I want to do most of the time.
And how do you manage that? Like, if you have all this space, how you can do the things you want. How do you manage it so you can play, like, let's say, dumb CS, like taking dumb decisions just because you can?
I mean, sometimes you take dumb decisions, sometimes you take good decisions. I think that's just how the game been for a long time. Like sometimes people don't expect so to say, the dumb stuff. Sometimes they expect the smart stuff. I think it's like a balance between what you do and really what you feel like in the moment, where your headspace is, and I think at the end of the day, it's just being there in the moment and following the flow.
Perfect. And you as an individual had a pretty solid year last year, like top 12 HLTV, your best collocation in the list as far as of now. Do you feel like the game suits you, like the phase style suits you, so you can stay doing good individually, not just as a team?
I mean, first of all, I want to do good as a team. Then, if I get placed higher or lower than I was last year, I think obviously I would like to be higher. But if you're gonna have a great year in terms of team achievements, I think that's what really matters. Yeah, I mean, would be nice, to place there again. But for me, the main focus for now is to make sure that we are, playing well as a team. Not obviously I want to play good as an individual as well, but the focus is on the team.
And speaking about this decision, this move to phase, it was a moment that everyone was like, speaking, of course, they are losing to one of the biggest players in the world. And there's all the things happening like in the backstage of the merge and stuff like that. How it was for you to take this decision? Of course, you have great players, a great team besides you, but it was a decision because you were in Mouse for a long time, also a pretty good team. How was your mind in the moment you made the decision to move to phase?
Yeah, I mean the move from mouse to face, I think for me it was a very unique experience. Never really swapped a team before, so it was a hard decision. I mean obviously mouse are still a great team, and I knew that even if I leave, they're still gonna do good. So I think at the end of the day, it was more about a little bit myself looking for something new, new challenges, learning more stuff. Yeah, I think the way I look at it, I think it was an important step for me to do this.
And was you like kind of afraid of what's gonna happen because there's been a lot of talks like, oh, Faze will need to sell the team and stuff like that. Was you afraid of taking the decision? How does it feel 2 months, 3 months after making it?
I mean, I don't think there was any worry at no point. I mean, I knew what I was getting into. Yeah, there was no worry.
And how do you feel like 3 months after? It's the best decision you could make.
So far, I think it's paying off. I mean, we'll obviously see after few more months, but so far I feel like I'm growing again, as a player, which is something that I was looking for.